Hello, this is PeterEntwistleTV with another video in this Swift programming tutorial series. In this video I'm going to be talking about constants. So in the last video we did variables. So a variable just holds some data that can be changed at any point, but it can only hold one specific type of data. Now a constant is very similar to a variable, except can't be changed. So once it's created you can't actually change what data it holds. So for example, if this was a constant, we wouldn't be able to assign another value to it. Now to create a constant we just type let, and then the name, I'm just call this name, and then I'm just going to put Peter in there. So it's as with a variable, you create it in the same way. And just like with variables, Swift can actually infer the type by what data I give it. So it can also create an integer, like so. We can also specify the type, but we can never actually change its value. So if I try to change A from 42 to 73, we'll get an error. Cannot assign let value A. In Swift, Apple recommend that we use a constant wherever possible. So in other languages, constants don't really get used an awful lot. Most of the time you use variables for pretty much everything, but in Swift you're supposed to use a constant wherever possible. A lot of the time in a program you write a variable and you give it some data and it never actually changes, so you might as well create it a constant. So that's what we're going to do throughout our programs. Anything that can be a constant will be a constant. And that's for a number of reasons. It's a safety feature really to stop us from accidentally changing something that isn't supposed to be changed. And also it can give us some performance optimizations by the compiler. You'll see later on as we do some more advanced programs, we'll be using constants quite a lot. Just as a recap, a variable in Swift is something that can be changed or is mutable, and a constant is something that cannot change, so it's immutable. Thank you for watching this video, and in the next video we'll be talking about if statements.